Why does Soludo hate P2B so much? Why does he hate P2B so much from the bottom of his heart? Why? Now, before I go into the issue on ground, before the 2023 election, P2B Soludo went to Channels Television and said all sorts of things. He wrote a long thread about P2B and promised to release the part 2 of all those things he wrote. Up till today, we haven't seen the part 2. We are still waiting. People have been asking him for the part 2. He hasn't said anything. Now, to the issue on ground. P2B, before now, I've always been talking about Sabmiller company that he brought to Anambra State. You understand? He always says that it is the single most highest paying company in manufacturing company in Anambra State. He says it anywhere he goes to, especially whenever he's asked about those things. He just says it. He says it casually. Now, Soludo and his team have never for once responded to it. Not until P2B now said it again in a campaign, in a Labour Party governorship campaign recently. This time around, he said it. He did not say. He just said it is the highest tax-paying company in Anambra State. He did not say like he used to say it before, when he would say it is the highest paying manufacturing company in Anambra State. You get? So this time probably he forgot or whatever. He just said it directly like that. And do you know what? Soludo's team picked it up immediately. Something they've been hearing for years. Now today they decided to pick it up because it is now a campaign. They went out and published. They said fact check. They are fact checking him on to say P2B they lie. So according to them, that contrary to what P2B have been saying, that Sabmiller is actually the sixth highest paying company that is paying tax in Anambra State. With a gross of 650 something million naira in 2 years. Now, they actually did this. They said this to get at P2B to prove that he's a liar. But not realizing that they're actually shooting themselves in the foot, like they are shooting themselves in the leg. Because it's been how many years P2B left as governor of Anambra State? It's like 10 years now. And in between, we've had an 8 years of Obiano and 3 years now of roughly 4 years now of P2B, of Soludo. So roughly about 11 to 12 years now that P2B left governorship in Anambra State. And up until now, that Sabmiller is still paying a very high tax. Now, this is why I'm emphasizing on them shooting themselves in the leg. Sabmiller, they said, is the number 6. Do you know the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Number 1 is First Bank, a bank. Number 2 is a Zenith Bank, a bank. Number 3 is a bank, UBA. Number 4 is Fidelity Bank, a bank. Number 5 is a bank, Access Bank. Then number 6 is Sabmiller. You can see why I'm laughing. Number 1 to 5 is banks. Number 6 is Sabmiller. First Bank has its headquarters in Lagos. All these banks, their headquarters in Lagos. They are normal, they can tomorrow now they can decide to close up one of these branches. Nothing will happen to them. And you know that these banks, they have different branches scattered around the state. So it's normal that they pay all these high all these high taxes. And they are not manufacturing companies. They are financial institutions. They have different branches, over 100 branches scattered around the state. You understand? So it's normal that they pay all these all this tax, and none of these banks was was attracted by the governor. No, these are just whether the governor is there or not. These banks will come, they will operate. You understand? And they pay all these taxes collectively. They bring all the taxes. Each branch, each branch will bring their tax. Each branch will bring their tax. Each branch will bring their tax, and they combine it together and pay the government. That is why their own is in billions. Fidelity, First Bank 2 billion, others are 1 something billion. But we are talking about a manufacturing company that is in Anambra State. So of every other, apart from those financial institutions, the only other company that is paying the highest tax is a manufacturing company that manufactures, like as in everything about them, they manufacture. They are now the ones paying the highest tax. They just have one plant. They don't have branches like banks all over. And they were actually attracted by a sitting government. Soludo, in your 4 years, what have you attracted to the state? In the 8 years of Obiano, what did he attract to the state? You are laying claim to financial institutions that their headquarters are in Lagos. Tomorrow they can, if you offend $30 tomorrow, you can decide to close up all First Bank branches in Anambra State, and that 2 billion will go away. But you see the difference. Instead of this company putting their head office in Lagos and having a branch in Anambra State, P2B went and brought them to the state to come and open their company, their manufacturing company inside the state. And you have the audacity to come out and say that they are distant six. He said distant six. That is what they wrote there. Sabmiller is distant six. These people, they don't get shame. It simply confirms everything P2B have been saying. Soludo will just come. The only people he is empowering are touts. Empowering touts. Yes, he's trying his best, I know. But he's empowering touts more than he's empowering businesses. And that's the simple truth. Someone that is paying tax, that is running his business very, very well, cannot even say much where touts are. You carry your motor, you'll be moving. Touts will be running after you, double crossing you, jumping into your cars, that you beat traffic, you did this. How many traffic lights is working in Anambra State? How many? And your only problem is P2B. Anything P2B says, this thing go rise, you go define. See, one thing I want to tell Mr. Soludo is he should be very, very careful. Anything P2B, just stay away from it, because you will just end your political career. Is that simple? P2B is an Anambarian. Come more eyes for where in the. Look at what Ngige did during the election time. Ngige did not even want to say any negative thing about P2B. And remember that Ngige and P2B had a direct rivalry then. But now, Ngige is still in the APC, but he respects himself wherever P2B is. But you as a state governor, remember you have an ambition. You might want to become president in the future. After your governorship, what next? And you are doing everything just for Tinubu to notice you, as long as it has to do with condemning anything P2B says or does. The same P2B that defeated you when you ran for governorship in Anambra State, does not that tell you something? You are just trying to pander to anything Tinubu. Be careful, oh. Be careful. Because the only reason you are governor of Anambra State is because you came into APGA. And Anambra State just loves APGA. They don't want to lose it to APC. They don't want to lose it to PDP. So no matter who is there, they will still vote for the APGA. If you want to test your popularity, Soludo, please leave APGA. Go to another party. Let APGA present another candidate. And let's see if you will win from that party. Let's see if you will do it. You will not win, even as a sitting governor. You will not win it. It's very simple. You will not win it. But the fact that Anambarians just love that APGA as a party It's just the only reason why Labour Party will not be able to take that governorship election. And I want to say something. Soludo is very, very lucky. Abga is very, very lucky because they are very lucky in the sense that the governorship election, Anambra State governorship election, did not fall in at the same time when that 2023 election was held. Because if the governorship election of Anambra State had fallen into that same time, trust me, Labour Party would have been the governor of Anambra State currently, right now that me and you is talking. They were just very, very lucky. Trust me, because everybody was just voting Labour Party, and that is the reason why Stella Odua, that have been in the PDP for a very long time as senator, lost her place. The other person, what's her name? I've forgotten her name. Linde Ibazu also lost her seat, all because of the P2B influence. And you and Soludo think you can just come and step on him like that. Yes, I like Soludo. He's trying his best, but always looking for ways to attack P2B is not the right thing to do. It is not the right thing to do. Just stay away. Forget anything. Just let P2B do his thing. Let him do his thing. You are just creating enemies for yourself, but you don't know. You don't know. In your 3 years, you have not attracted any company to come and invest in Anambra State. But yes, every time the one that to be attracted, all the time you'll be saying it's next to nothing. You'll be attacking it one way or the other. What is your problem? What is your problem? You are from Isofia in Anambra State. P2B is from Agolo in Anambra State. These villages are not even far from each other. They are just 30 minutes distance from each other. That was Isofia a few weeks ago. The security men that used to be there were attacked. They were attacked. Some of them were killed. We are not talking about that one. But anywhere they talk about P2B like this, you go rise up, you go start to look for ways to counter and all this thing. Now you've shot yourself in the foot. Financial institutions 1 to 4, then which has nothing to do with you. And even out of those 1 to 5, P2B was the one that pushed Fidelity Bank. He pushed Fidelity Bank so much that Fidelity Bank is doing so well now. He also pushed Access Bank. These 2 banks, he pushed them. So we know, we see them, we saw how it all happened. He cheered these 2 banks. He cheered them. So which means he did well. The banks he shared are in the top 6 of the highest paying taxes, company paying taxes in Anambra State. Is that not magnificent? Does not that say a lot about this same man? It says a lot. It says a lot about this same man. You keep attacking. So, Soludo, as much as I like you as my governor, but please, you have to tone it down when it comes to P2B. Please do that. It's very, 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 very important to do that, please. Anyways, peace and love.